Hey guys, Sarah here, just wanting to encourage you to be you because there's just one you. I have to tell you a little something that is heart-wrenching for a mother, of course, but for the simple fact that we paralyze ourselves so much when we take things personally. I know I talked about this a couple days ago about myself taking things personally, but my poor children, my son, here they are in the midst of making brand new friendships, and he takes everything so personally, like to the point of tears. And I'm not talking about my 5-year-old, I'm talking about my 8-year-old. And I know it's gonna get harder and harder the older they get. I'm not naive to that fact. It just breaks my heart. It just breaks my heart. And so it made me think, if you're struggling and making new relationships, or you have a tendency of taking things personally, let's just assume that they're not offending you. Let's just assume that there is no offense, okay, being made, or they're not thinking about how it affects you, because people usually don't. People usually focus on what's going on for them, right? It's just breaking my heart. It's breaking my heart to see that Max is struggling so much with feeling accepted. And so I'm trying to encourage him to make a game out of it, that, unless he plans on being alone his whole life, he's going to be disappointed. But if he can start the habit now of not taking things personally and not being disappointed and not being offended so easily by people's lack of attention to him and to people around them. And that's life, right? That's people. People don't think about others as often as we'd like them to. Certainly think about us, right? So I guess my encouragement to you today, just like it was a couple days ago, a good lesson for me at that point in time is now me seeing it from the outside looking in, is don't take things so personally. Just assume that people aren't trying to offend you. Just assume it. Assume the very best. And if they actually are trying to offend you, wouldn't it be fun for them just to roll right off your back, because you're none the wiser, right? You're assuming they're not trying to offend you. You're assuming that that they want to be your friend. And I think that life will be a whole lot easier for my Max, certainly, but I know for myself as well. So hopefully you're encouraged by that, and that you, as you observe things like this that I have, that you will start to take things less personal, because life will be so much more fruitful. And that's what I pray for you. So remember, there's just one you, so be the best you. And today, making that be the case, I just pray that you'll be able to allow things to just roll off your back, that you'll be able to enjoy life this much more, that life will be so much sweeter for you, and relationships will be so much more deep. And I tried to explain to Max that people won't want to be around a child who cries all the time. That's kind of annoying. And I don't want to, I don't want him to think that his emotions, what he's feeling, isn't legitimate. But I do want him to acknowledge the fact that people do enjoy hanging around people who are a little bit more free-spirited and don't take things so hard, don't take things so, personal, right? Because that's what this is about. This is what this video is about. So hopefully that encourages you. It's encouraged me to see it now, like I was saying, from the outside looking in. I certainly don't want to feel that way or appear that way either. It's not about others all the time. Certainly it's not about what they think of us, but in any case, I think we'll benefit for it, not taking things personally. So it's kind of a double whammy, right? People think more of you and are less walking on eggshells kind of approach, because they don't know whatever they say or whatever they do might make you explode at any time. It's just an easier relationship to have with someone who doesn't take things personally. Acknowledging that, I think that again, we'll get so much more out of this life, especially when it comes to our relationships. So that's what I hope for you. So today, be you, because there's just one. We'll be grateful for that. Take care.